Yeah, Alfred on his own would have really struggled. Especially against the archers. Because of their cavalry outnumbering mine so heavily, I had no real counter to their archery. Except my own archers, but I think they outnumbered my archers too. Another king dead. And Hrothwald has become lush. Right, Elfward, you are my general. You can get another point in Quartermaster. Wait, Quartermaster reduces upkeep cost as well? Oh, hell yes. Maybe Authoric. You can get some more scribing.
The men have trained for this. We await your commands.
Not possible.
Our blades are yours. Let all foes beware. The glorious combat. God marches with us.
Water resolve. Defensive. Whack. Such a cool animation, that one. I will indeed take their troops. Thank you so much. And then you are going to go and jump in here and grab it.
Of course.
Yoink.
Yes. The men are ready to serve.
And then you are going to march on to Canterbury. Okay, good. Meanwhile, so Mercia, for this defensive pact, how much do you want for it? Oh, now you consider it insulting. Now that I've just brought East Anglia to their knees, you're like, yeah, maybe not. Fine. Consider yourself added to my list of places to conquer. So there. Ah. Alright, Hampshire could build a thing. Oh, this is in Winchester, which was going to build a granary? Oh no, court school. Here we are. +2 public order, +3 generals, +3 experience for generals per turn, and research. Yeah, we want that. Then Somerset. Public order's not really an issue. I still don't have access to Toolsmith, so we don't need to upgrade you. Dorset. Dorset's a little bit of a weird type of location. Essex, no. Cambridge, no. Middlesex, no. Wessex. Kind of the same thing, like Doncaster, except for being just a really strong garrison. It's a bit of a wibble. Alright, so what other buildings can you build here? You could build the Mint in Dorset. That's not a bad idea considering mints are just cheaper. What do mints do again? Mints increase just market income. And also trade. We do have a lot of market modifiers here, to be fair. Your farming income, not market, unfortunately. Then yes, I think we're going to upgrade the grain exchange. And the pottery maker, may as well. So Dorset's getting the upgrades now. You've done all your thing, you've done all your thing. I could potentially add some more governors? No. Nope, because I don't own the capital province. So for the short kingdom victory, I just need to control Staffordshire. Hell, I'm actually close to the short conquest victory too. Staffordshire unfortunately is owned by Mercia, so I would have to go and fight Mercia. Dream Merson, thank you very much for the follow as well, by the way. Thank you. Appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. Well, this is a bit of a slow turn. Okay. Viking raids, Nordman. Nordman raiders have arrived south of Britannia. That's going to be me. Finnegal, south of Britannia, also me. Oh no, Finnegal's probably Ireland. Seeing as that's actually an Irish province name. Okay, Elfric is a scribe. Lufstan is also a scribe. Then we have a couple of low loyalty people. That's probably because I have too many estates again. Yep. So, St. Albans can go to you. And that makes everyone happy again. Good. Simples.
Forces in good order.
So, Alfred, you're going to go and attack Canterbury. Oh. I could do this with Thorstein's help. Oh no, he won't assist this time.
Leave none alive.
Alright, maintain the siege.
The men have trained for this.
You've already gone after Colchester. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that my minions are just going to be clearing up down here. So I think I'm going to send you over towards Canterbury to support the attack on Canterbury next turn.
We await your commands.
Unless, of course, you can reach him. No, not quite. Alright. Trying to click on the province overview. That's exactly where the province overview is in Total War Warhammer. Alright, Hampshire is upgrading. Could actually get you to level 3. At which point we could do... what? Wait, is Nuneminster here as well? Why is that showing up on my building browser? Because if it is, that's kind of ridiculous. Although it looks like I can't build the regular church upgrade here. Which means I can't increase their income. Alright, so what does the arena actually do? Plus 20 experience for units per turn. Oh, I see, it's a unit. No, okay. Experience and unit replenishment. This is additional villas, additional estates. And happiness. Or the moot hall, which reduces corruption. I mean, we're already going to be massively reducing corruption with the court school. Plus there's the potential for quite a lot of market income here. Or I could just increase the St. Swithin to a cathedral. Actually, fairly cheap. Doncaster's already doing its thing. Wiltshire. Wiltshire I could actually build a granary. Although it would also be useful here, granted. Yeah, we'll upgrade you. And then we'll get a granary in Wiltshire so I can at least unlock the mill. And then maybe I'll replace the granary with a mill. Which I believe provides more useful things.
We will do our utmost.
Okay. I'm very curious to see how I can annex my vassals, because that's going to be a big deal. Because I know it was possible to do with East Angle for their one vassal. Well, Canterbury have continued to try and spread out. They've taken Ealing. That's not Ealing. Ealing's in London. That's just Ely, isn't it? Witan, village conundrum. The villagers are ailing. Reports claim that in some places the peasants are not putting all of their... Reports claim that in some places the peasants are not putting their all into their work. The Witan, with their wide experience of ruling and guiding the lower classes, will help you decide how best to address this. So we can conscript the peasants, which is -3 supplies in known or allied territory. However, we get a bigger feared, which I don't need right now. Local growth, which is more supplies, but we lose the feared counter. That's a bad thing. We could get greater industry, which increases construction costs, but also increases the industry income. I have a lot of industry income. Or we reduce industry income, but reduce construction cost also. I think we want to get just greater industry.
My hard work pays off.
Peasants. Alfred leveled up. Let's get you another point in Quartermaster so you can move ever further. And Wiglaf, another one in Scribe. Technology. Do I have any civics yet? Nope. Don't have any of the others yet either. Right. So with this one, I increase the upkeep cost for all swords and axe units, but I also reduce their recruitment cost. Or we get better shields. I think I'm going to go for the better shields. I got trained fighters, which allows me feared axemen and earl's thanes. So I have a couple of units to upgrade, which I can't do until I'm in an owned territory. So what we should do is launch the attack on Canterbury,
We will prevail.
which will be significantly surrounded. And will not be reinforced. Their garrison's already injured. Let's do this. I like the looks of the game, but there is so much to hate. Like what? Like, what do you like and what do you not like? Wow, Alfred's only 32? Crikey. Compared to Guthrum, he's like in his 40s. Like in the East Anglia game, I was getting seriously concerned about Guthrum's longevity in that. Because he was in his like 60s by the time I created Danelaw. Rain. No. No. Fog potentially. What I'd really like is for it to be dry. There you go. Because I have a lot of archers, which means I can do a lot of burning if I need to. Alright, so there is no point attacking this portion of the city. So this allied army really needs to cross over and come over to me. I don't know which is which. It's not going to tell me which are my allies and which are my reinforcements. If we attack here, this tower is pretty much out of range of anything useful. At which point we can make our way to the main station. Yeah, this is definitely a weak point right here. So if we grab the two siege towers using the long axes, fantastic. We're going to attack over here. At the very, very edge. Because there is nothing covering this approach.
Ready!
And I think I'm going to give the battering ram to my Royal Thanes. I'm going to have the Thanes just behind. Just out of archer reach, hopefully. Which will be there.
Axemen!
The Axemen to support. Archers to support the Thanes. Cavalry can just hide in the forest. Spearmen can hide back here. And then boss man here. Start.
Our hidden units have been discovered! Axemen!
Superiority in numbers!
Strike now! The enemy tremble before our superior numbers!
Yeah, there's a lot of
Our
us.
reinforcements have arrived!
Huzzah!
The enemy approaches! We're taking fire!
Okay, they do have quite a few archers.
Archers!
So we should probably bring my own archers up.
Together now, at the walls!
When do I get into range?
Found our foes! The enemy reveals themselves!
Nearly. Nearly.
We will
Nearly.
prevail!
Nearly. Now.
Fire on them!
Fire! Alright, glorious. You two are making good time with those javelins? No, those are axemen. Alright, so my reinforcements were these. Okay, that's good.
Together now! At the wall!
So let's bring you into the fight. Gotta march all the way up here, over the bridge, into that position. But that's fine.
We outman them! Thanes!
My Thanes are getting kind of obliterated. I was hoping that with their heavy armor, though actually their armor is a lot lighter than I thought it would be. And they have good shield skill, like they have level 40 shields.
Scale those walls!
Might have been a mistake sending the Thanes over there. Because I definitely don't want them to die. Like, those Royal Thanes are actually fairly rare. What are you guys doing? Just charging the gate? Yeah.
The enemy reveals themselves! Swordsman! Defend the town! Missiles! Watch it! Incoming!
Eager to fight! Axemen! On the double! The enemy's gates have been destroyed!
Everyone!
That was quick.
Thanes!
Alright, you lot, run. Then I'm going to grab the spearman, I'm going to charge in. I'm going to grab the other swordsman, charge in.
Destroy! We broke the siege engine!
Axemen! Making haste! Shift yourselves!
We broke the siege engines!
Battle awaits us!
My sword!
Wide ranged attack!
Thanes!
Just want to get the Thanes out of their tower range. Hopefully the mass of incoming other troops will be enough.
Set the wall! Annihilate them! Strike now!
Go, my long axes, go!
We're under fire! Missile! Watch it!
As the enemy's attacking our ally! To battle! Yes! See! They flee before our might! Attack! Don't hold back! Battle awaits us! Agreed!
Spearman! Hard! Ready! Annihilate them!
Axemen!
To victory!
Hopefully my long axes aren't being shot too much.
Bowman!
Stop shooting. Alright, you lot arrived yet? Almost. Actually, that's good.
We have captured the gates!
That means I'm not getting shot anymore. These two are both broken.
Making ready! Move, warriors!
Annihilate them!
Alright, and then next step will be the center.
Spearman!
You know what, archers, go ahead and fire again. There's their units at the back of this wall now.
To victory!
Carl Axeman's going to die very, very soon. Come on, one guy.
Attack!
One guy. Kill him. Not that it matters, actually. This is a siege. Right, we should just make our way to the central point, because that's where their general will be. And we are out of any tower range. Like, this is a real weak point on this defense. Like, unusually weak.
Ready! Together now! At the wall! Under enemy fire!
Here come the Vikings. At least I think they're Vikings. Cavalry's just charging straight through. Okay.
They're charging us! To battle!
The enemy's tower has been destroyed!
We've lost our allies! Forward!
Dismantle their defenses!
The central area would be a breeze to defend as well. 1, 2, 3 entrances, high ground, and then from here you can shoot down at anyone coming up here. So I guess that's really the extra defense on this side, is you have this second layer to fall back to.
See, they flee before our might.
Do you think you could run Total War on a laptop? So you'd need a really good PC to have it playable. You'd need to have a good laptop. The graphics in Total War generally is pretty high. Here comes the cavalry. Still haven't seen where the general is. Don't tell me it's literally just this guy over here now. No, it's 11 there. They have to have a general somewhere. Probably is right here. There he is.
Cheer! Battle awaits us! Horsemen! Horsemen! Cavalry! Drive the horses!
The settlement is on fire! We're capturing a victory point!
Horsemen! Get them!
Incoming! Yeah, I thought as much. We lost 200 men, they lost 360. 370. But of course their entire garrison dies at this point, so good victory. Who did the work? Archers. Oh, and some of the long axes. My poor royal thanes. Taking loads of casualties and not actually getting the chance to do anything. I was seriously expecting them to do a little better than they actually did there.
The men are ready to serve.
You could go over and take over Ely right now. Is Ely part of your land? Yeah, it is.
All forces in good order.
Yoink.
As ordered.
Mine. And who's that belong to? Stamford. Interesting. Alright. Right, so I can put a governor in Cambridge now. Let's take a look to see what Cambridge is good for, first of all. Well, it needs to be repaired. No, I'm not repairing the tithe hall, I'm tearing down the tithe hall. Need to repair you, then I can replace you. Cambridge is a very religious place. So if I can find someone who does religious bonuses, that would be good. Negotiator. There's not a huge amount of farming here, so I think we're going to go with Eldrick. Like so. And I think I need to give you an estate. Oh, and Ethelhelm is around too now. Alright, noted. So what's Ethelhelm good at? Because you're my heir. You're an admiral, minus 15% upkeep for all units. Oh. Oh, admired, not an admiral. Misread that. Born commander. Noctrophobe. Good leader. Talented. Interesting. So you're just good all round. And I also need to get you married. Who are you? Orwin. Orwin's in Glissing. Okay. So I need you to get married. Who are you? +1 command, +1 governance, +20 research time. You are really good. Marry. Is this basically just a new Alfred now? Because he's already got a command of 5. Governor 3, Zeal 2, and he's 16. Yeah, we can definitely raise a new army with him. Maybe even replace the other general I have. How is that guy doing? Arrgh! Why did they move those? So Ethelwald. Are you any good? Recruitment cost reduction, skillful +1 command, funny, Iron Fist. Arbiter. You know what? I think I'm going to replace you with the other general. Which... how do I do that? Replace general, that's how. With Ethelhelm.
We'll do our utmost.
Done. And those 3 are going to get upgraded. And Alfred's units are going to get upgraded. There we go. Armor 27. They are now more heavily armored than the Royal Thanes. So the Earl's Thanes are more tanky, but the Royal Thanes do more damage. Quite a lot more damage. Okay, noted. Building requires repair. No, it doesn't, because I'm tearing it down.